if you've seen from the recent weeks, the recent days, and even this past Sunday, you will see that the WWE and TNA have entered a somewhat strange partnership, because we need to see if it's going to translate over to TNA. But they have opened a little bit of a forbidden door for themselves, and with Roxanne Perez successfully defending her NXT Women's Championship against Jordynne Grace, I think it's time we look at the other WWE TNA matches that have to happen this year. And this is part 1 at number 20. Steph DeLander and Matt Cardona versus Chelsea Green and Robert Stone. There's only one reason I want this match. Chelsea Green is Matt Cardona's wife, and Steph DeLander is Matt Cardona's new heater, as they are now the king and queen of deathmatch in the indies. Robert Stone is just here for comedic timing purposes. Let's see what he can do in the ring, but this is all about Matt, Steph, and Chelsea. It would be good, it would be fun, and it needs to be a death match so it can happen in TNA, because we all know this would not go down on WWE. So number 19, the OC versus the System. Now I want all 4 on 4. Representing the OC, AJ Styles, the Good Brothers, and Mia Yim, who all have been in TNA at one point in their careers, versus the current top faction in TNA, the System. Moose, Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, and Alicia Edwards. And I just like a good old-fashioned Warfare match. You can break this down into a good long feud. It would be good. It would be fun. It would be something enjoyable to watch. I mean, and what's not to like about seeing former TNA champions head back to a promotion that they helped put on their back and carry? Number 18, Broken Matt Hardy versus Uncle Howdy. Now, yes, Uncle Howdy has not debuted yet, but we know this man is coming. We know this man is coming with no clear supernatural figure currently in the WWE. It's up to Uncle Howdy to carry that totem. And we know who the supernatural figure is now in TNA. It's back to Broken Matt Hardy in the Broken Universe of the Broken Compound. And remember, Broken Matt Hardy is a former tag team partner and tag team champion partner with Bray Wyatt. This would be spooky. This would be fun. It would be a lot of things, and it would be exactly what we love about professional wrestling. Broken Matt Hardy versus Uncle Howdy will be weird and it will be wild, but what's not to love? Number 17, Axiom versus Laredo Kid. This is about getting some of those smaller athletic guys into the X division over in TNA. Axiom and Laredo Kid are 2 of the top choices right now, and it would just be really, really good. An influx of talent to TNA would always help, and these 2 could potentially put on a match of the year candidate type of match. It'll be fun, and to see someone else challenge for another X Division championship outside of TNA, that would be really, really good. Number 16, the Decay versus the Unholy Union. This is very, very simple. You get 2 spooky chicks from one side against 2 spooky chicks from another side, and let them go. For maximum effort, this match needs to go down in the Undead realm. The Decay team of Havoc and Rosemary taking on the Unholy Union team of Isla Dawn and Alba Fire would be different, but it would also be unique, and it would give the woman a very rare spotlight that the WWE really doesn't like doing, which is giving time and effort to the tag team division with unique stories. And these 2 teams of weird women going out there and just leaving it all on the line, whether it be in the Undead realm, whether it be in the ring, would be absolutely fantastic. And I like all the players involved, and it's a good dichotomy in teams, because Rosemary and Havoc are, in my opinion, just a little bit stronger than the Unholy Union. They definitely have the strength advantage, but I think the Unholy Union has kind of the sneakiness and the really tricks up their sleeve. Number 15, the System versus the Judgment Day. Another top faction versus faction feud. And with this version of the Judgment Day, I want to see Damian, Finn, Dom, and Rhea. Hell, we can still make it 3-on-3, but Gotta get the faction warfare going down. Gotta get these two squads butting heads and putting all on. Hell, you could have the champions versus challengers match where it's winner take all. It's something exciting, unique, and TNA loves doing weird things with their belts, with their teams, with their matches. This would be absolutely fantastic. Hell, we could even get possibly an 8-4-1 match out of this. But the system have been on a road since taking over TNA, and the Judgment Day are right now the top faction, in my opinion, eclipsing the Bloodline. Number 14, Chelsea Green versus Steph DeLander. Yeah, we know we have this one. Hell, let's make it a special guest referee match with Matt Cardona. All right, you have Matt Cardona's wife, Chelsea Green. You have his current tag team partner and heater stablemate in Steph DeLander. What weird things will they do? What wild things will they do? I don't know. But I know it's going to be a hell of a ride. And again, this match should take place. A lot of these matches will probably take place in TNA because WWE won't let their wrestlers, let's just say, be free. But Chelsea versus Steph, it's a matter of who gets Matt. And more importantly, who does Matt count the pinfall for? This would be fun. I would enjoy it. I love the work that all three of these people are currently doing. Matt Cardona is currently injured right now, but when he's healed, put this match in the books. Number 13, Nia Jax versus Piper Niven versus Havoc versus Savannah Heavens. Simply put it, horse fight. Big, meaty woman slapping woman meat. I know it sounds weird, but come on, guys. This has to happen. You get the biggest girls with all the strength, with all the power, and let them go. You got meat, you got meat, you got beef, hands on hands on hands. Oh my God, this would be absolutely fantastic. You have probably the most skilled wrestler out of the group in Piper Niven. You probably have the most destructive in Havoc. You have probably the odds-on favorite in Nia Jax, the most dominant, and you have the wild card in Savannah Evans. She would be the odd woman here, like, what is she doing in this group? But don't let that stop you from throwing your support behind her. This would be such a fantastic match of epic proportions. Oh, injected into my veins. Number 12, Joe Hendry versus R-Truth. Yeah, this is just for the comedy. This is just for the laws. This is just for fun. And wrestling needs to be fun. Wrestling has to be fun. And you have two guys that know how to have fun, that know the business, that know the industry, and that really has great fan support. Everybody loves Truth. Everybody loves Hendry. This would be funny. It would be so good. You know, the best part is they would end up being friends at the end of the day. Like, I just want to leave happy with a smile on my face, and these two would give it to me. In number 11, Braun Breaker versus Moose. Yeah, Moose. Moose is that dude. He is now a mainstay in TNA. He's the current world champion, and I can't rave enough about this guy. Braun Breaker, since being called to the main roster, is on a roll. He just murdered Ricochet, but how will he go up against someone like Moose, who is ready for all of that, who has no problem getting dirty, who has no problem taking a beating, coming back for more and more and more? Two of these dudes right here, they're the future of this business, especially when it comes to Braun Breaker, and going up against somebody like Moose, who's well respected, who's a good veteran, who has a win over Okada, mind you, would do so well for Braun. I would very much enjoy this match. I know it wouldn't be on a lot of people's radar, but the more you think about it and go and look at it, go, you know what? That's pretty good. But that is part one of our WWE TNA matches that have to happen this year. Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited for this partnership. I want to see more. Come back later this week for part 2 of this list. Peace.